Welcome back to our channel. Today we are covering AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner Certification. To find the complete list of questions and answers, please go to the playlist link provided in the description. Our team is working hard to keep the content up to date. If you find this video helpful, let us know in the comment. We really appreciate if you like and subscribe to our channel. Today question is Amazon Elastic File System and Amazon FSx offer which type of storage? Option A, file storage. Option B, object storage. Option C, block storage. And option D, instance store. The correct answer is option A. Next question is, which AWS service provides a highly accurate and easy to use enterprise search service that is powered by machine learning? Option A, Amazon Kendra. Option B, Amazon SageMaker. Option C, Amazon Augmented AI. And option D, Amazon Polly. The correct answer is option A. Next question is, which task is a customer's responsibility according to the AWS shared responsibility model? Option A, management of the guest operating systems. Option B, maintenance of the configuration of infrastructure devices. Option C, management of the host operating systems and virtualization. And option D, maintenance of the software that powers availability zones. The correct answer is option A. Next question is, a user is comparing purchase options for an application that runs on Amazon EC2 and Amazon RDS. The application cannot sustain any interruption. The application experiences a predictable amount of usage, including some seasonal spikes that last only a few weeks at a time. It is not possible to modify the application. Which purchase option meet these requirements most cost effectively? Option A, review the AWS marketplace and buy partial upfront reserve instances to cover the predicted and seasonal load. Option B, buy reserve instances for the predicted amount of usage throughout the year. Allow any seasonal usage to run on spot instances. Option C, buy reserve instances for the predicted amount of usage throughout the year. Allow any seasonal usage to run at an on-demand rate. And option D, buy reserve instances to cover all potential usage that results from the seasonal usage. The correct answer is option C. Next question is, a company is managing millions of documents in hundreds of Amazon S3 buckets that are located in multiple AWS regions. The company needs to find out if the S3 buckets are hosting information. What can the company do to meet this requirement with the least amount of operational overhead? Option A, use Amazon Detective to identify any PII that is stored in the S3 buckets. Option B, use AWS Trusted Advisor to generate PII notifications. Option C, use Amazon Messi to identify and provide alerts about PII. And option D, use AWS Lambda functions to review each file in the S3 buckets to identify PII. The correct answer is option C. Next question is, a company recently migrated data from on-premises to Amazon Aurora. How does the AWS share responsibility model apply to this use case? Option A. AWS is responsible for the physical infrastructure on which the company's data resides. The company is responsible for everything else. Option B. AWS is responsible for installing the database application, updating the operating system, and performing maintenance. Option C. The company is responsible for updating the operating system and performing software maintenance. And option D. The company is responsible for the security of the hardware on which the database resides. The correct answer is option B. Next question is, which AWS service or tool allows users to visualize, understand and manage AWS costs and usage over time? Option A. AWS Budgets. Option B. AWS Trusted Advisor. Option C. AWS CloudTrail. And option D. Cost Explorer. The correct answer is option D. Next question is, a company wants to archive its media data as soon as the data is generated. The company needs to store the data for several years. 2 or 3 times each year, the company must access some of the data within 10 minutes of a request. Which Amazon S3 solution will meet these requirements most cost effectively? Option A. S3 Standard. Option B. S3 Glacier with expedite retrievals. Option C. S3 Intelligent Tiering. And option D. S3 Glacier Deep Archive. The correct answer is option B. Next question is, what is the least expensive AWS support plan that provides users with technical phone supports? Option A. AWS Business Support. Option B. AWS Basic Support. Option C. AWS Developer Support. And option D. AWS Enterprise Support. Option D. AWS Enterprise Support. The correct answer is option A. Next question is, which actions should a company take to avoid failure in an AWS architecture design? Select two options. Option A. Separate Amazon EC2 instances into different availability zones. Option B. Enable Alexa for business applications. Option C. Use Amazon Workspace to reduce the need for operating system patching. Option D. Use AWS Glue to prepare and load failover data. And option E. Enable Amazon S3 cross-region replication. The correct answer is option A and E. Next question is, which AWS service can a company use to manage encryption keys in the cloud? Option A. AWS License Manager. Option B. AWS Certificate Manager. Option C. AWS Cloud HSM. And option D. AWS Directory Service. The correct answer is option C. Next question is, which term describes the on-demand AWS pricing model? Select two options. Option A. Fixed term. Option B. Pay as you go. Option C. Co-location. Option D. Planned. And option E. Variable expense. The correct answer is option B and E. Thank you.